Good afternoon or evening or morning or wherever you are in the world. But today is going to be a rather quick one. Little intellectual health on how to drive. So this is a tip my mom gave me when I was learning. And so I learned in Colorado, lots of snow. Um, there's also mountains, so mountain driving. I remember one time she was like, I think the brights were in my face or reflecting off the snow. And and this one little tip is used anywhere and everywhere you want to go. And now I drive on the left side of the road, the opposite side, and it's actually even easier. I like the left side better. I still sit on the left side too, so my body's up against the edge of the road, which is nice. I can quickly and easily see if I'm next to the road, if I need to get over, etc., etc. But my mom always told me when you can't see, if the sun's too bright, if it's reflecting off the snow, if you're in a blizzard, if someone's high beams are on, their bright lights are right in your face. That so I was on the right side of the road. So she said the number one thing you can always do is look down at the white line on the side of the road, right? That's why they have it. And I've never really heard anyone else say that. My mom taught me it, and it's helped me out a lot. When there's blizzards or rain, and you can't see much, you can always look out your window down to the right and see where that white line is and follow it. But now that I drive on the left, man, that white line's right next to me. Makes life a lot easier. So we don't really have street lights. We don't really have don't really have marked roads. Um, Driving here is definitely tough, and it's also mountainous driving as well. Um, we're very hilly, as you can tell. It's pretty steep all around. It's not the safest terrain. I bet most of these roads would not be allowed to be built in the mainland. And so driving's a little tough. And I just had a little incident where the sun was setting, so it's right in my eyes. And I just remembered, oh yeah, mom always said, look down and look at that white line. And then I realized I use it all the time on this island. I'm driving, and so all of our roads are basically one lane each way. Like every road is basically one lane each way. So and they're tight and they're small. Just like mountain driving, just like Europe driving, except for we're in American big cars. We're on a tiny island, and if you fall off the road, you tumble like 1,000 feet down. Pretty much certain death if you were to go off the side of the road on this island. So one thing I didn't really realize in the 20 years I've been driving is watch that white line. The outside white line help you if anything's bright coming in at you, man. You look down, and I use it all the time here, and I didn't really notice it till I just drove home right now. The sun was in my face. I was like, oh yeah, look at the line. So I'm driving, just following that line, and it helps a lot here because now your spacing. We know the roads are big enough for two cars barely to pass through. So now you're in. If there's no lines in the middle, which are often are not, you could just be like, all right, I'm within like 3 inches of that line. I'm hugging that white line. Good to go. If you're a bad driver, or if that was the first time you heard that, kudos to you.